Taylorville headed to Lincoln for a familiar foe in the Railsplitters. It was a pass to Justin, a pass to Yemi, and then Brandon would do it himself. First 3 plays and the Tornadoes score. They lead 7-0 early.
Yeah, I think a lot of it goes back to just practice preparation. Those are the 3 plays that we wanted to come out with, and the guys repped it up quite a bit, and it was nice to see it executed to its fullest. 3 plays and get on the board. So the sideline was pretty hyped up after that.
I mean, that pushed us really over the edge. We coming out here, we were pretty confident. Kind of got stagnant towards halftime, but we came out here and persevered. Really good.
A trio of drive killers as the dark side comes up big on the running play. That would end Lincoln's drive. Then the Tornadoes would get a pass from Odom to right on the screen. He would take it to the house, but in the backfield there was some yellow laundry as the Tornadoes were called for a hold. That killed that drive. But then Camden Woodward would come up with the big hit to jar the ball loose from the Lincoln wide receiver. Yemi picks up the loose ball and carries it back about 20 yards for the Tornadoes to retake over. O'Dubison gets rewarded for his defensive effort with an offensive touchdown. Tyler Heimsness's PAT is good, and the Tornadoes take a 14-0 lead. On 3rd and a couple, Lincoln goes for the run, but they come up short. The chain gang gets brought out to further prove that they're about a tip of the ball short. On the initial drive, it looks like the QB is stopped, but he gets a second surge to get the first down. Another fumble recovery for the Tornadoes as Woodward again makes the jarring hit. Will Kettlecamp falls on the loose ball for the Tornadoes to take over. On the ensuing play, Odom hands off to Bouchon. Bouchon takes it a long ways down the field, but it gets called back on a block in the back penalty. Odom tried to lead right up the middle of the field, but his lead went a little too far, and Lincoln picks him off and takes over. On the drive after the pick, the Railers thought they had a touchdown on this pass, but the referee calls him short. They go for the run to try and get the first down. They bring out the chains, and this time it proves to be a first down. After that, 2 plays later, the Railers would score on a run, but would be unsuccessful on the conversion, and the Tornadoes lead 14-6. On the very next drive, Odom had plenty of time in the pocket to find Justin right down the field. He makes a big play. Then Odom hands off to Bouchon, who finally hits pay dirt this time, and the Tornadoes go up 22-6. Down but not out, the Railers put together their own drive and scored on this 12-yard pass. The dark side would once again stop the conversion, and the Tornadoes led by 10, 22-12. Taylorville got the ball right before halftime. After scrambling, Odom appears to be picked off, but he was hit late, so an untimed down. Odom finds O'Dubison in the back of the end zone, but he's just a bit too far out, and the Tornadoes lead 22-12 at the half. Lincoln opens up the third quarter with a touchdown and the conversion. They bring it within 4 at 22-18. Back in fourth we go. Odom hits right. A nice hurdle and a stiff arm puts him in the end zone. Then Odom with a shovel pass to right completes the 2-point conversion, and the Tornadoes answer back 30-18. Not to be outdone, Lincoln answers with their 2-point conversion 30-26. A good return from O'Dubison gives the Tornadoes prime field position. Odom takes it himself again for his second touchdown of the night. Bouchon runs a Lincoln defender over, and it looks like he gets in, but the refs mark him down short. The Tornadoes lead 38-26 after the dark side gets a good stop. I'm completely faked out. I thought Justin got it, but Brandon really had it, and Blake Donnan gets the score. A solid defensive effort down the stretch doesn't allow Lincoln a single point in the fourth quarter, and the Tornadoes go for the victory 46-20. Taylorville will travel to Alton, Marquette on Saturday. Kickoff slated for 7 p.m.
Right, and we got some film on them today. they're doing the exact same stuff they're doing last year. The quarterback's throwing the ball a little bit better, and he's got better speed and better feet than what the quarterback we saw tonight was. So that's a major problem for us. And if things bog down for them, they just go heavy and run a little bit of a wing tee offense and toss the ball, and the quarterback spins and follows, and it's 3 yards in a cloud of dust. So from a defensive standpoint, they got to be very multiple. And then offensively, we got to keep executing. We got to make sure we get movement at the point of attack. They got 2 big D tackles in there, which are going to give us fits. And when we went down to the playoffs, we were losing at halftime. Last year we won 21-7, I think was the score. So regardless of what their record is, they're going to be a very physical football team. It'll be a little different, but it can't come at a better time. We need fundamentals in all 3 phases of the game: offensively, defense, special teams. So many things to clean up. Physicality's there. I think we're doing some good things out in the perimeter, blocking in space. Defense is flying around, hitting people. But I think both sides of the football plus special teams, we just gotta get better.
Just to get ready for them. Play on Saturday night. Stand the pack of hyenas, baby. Let's go.